Guys, we are so back. We're back
in the lounge.
Let's get it done. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, come on. I mean, like, listen, the pregame sounds, that's not where I excel. That's a purely Brendan.
What if I told you that I think Jokic is back? Come on, we got to be excited for that. It also
That's the fakest laugh ever.
Sometimes you're not feeling it. We'll get him there, though. We'll get him there. Sometimes you guys, our tonight's show, we're going to talk about the Nuggets winning the West. Something they can do tonight.
Wow.
Win the regular season #1 seed. You guys won't believe the last time they did this. It's been a long time. We'll talk about that in segment 2. We're also going to play a new game. You guys know when we come up with a new game, how excited I get.
It's always a great day.
Always a great day. We're going to play a little will they or won't they?
What? God, I wonder what that game, the premise of that game. We'll wait.
We'll wait for it, okay? Wait for it. Later on in that show, we're going to all become so rich because betting on the Nuggets when they have their best player, way easier than betting on the Nuggets when they don't have their best player.
So much fun. I'm ready for that segment.
Also, shouts to Big T.
Oh, man. Shouts to Big T.
Via Adam.
He knew.
Gave us all the pick of UConn, which I cashed in on.
It wasn't even close.
Not even close.
Dude, that's what he told me in the text. I read the text. He's like, it's free money. It's easy money. Go ahead and hammer it.
It was free money.
They dominated both games.
That was
right.
the, I've never been less stressed about a bet than during the national championship.
Truly.
UConn
I was like, can this, I know the game's not over, but can I get the payout? I just want to see this.
Shouts to Big T for sure. Guys, I got a great panel with me tonight. The man in black himself. Black on black. Black shoes. Look at this.
Dressed for a funeral of the Rockets?
Yes, sir.
Of the 1 seed?
Wait, what? We can't put the rest of 1 seed.
He's dressing for a funeral for caring about the regular season.
I was going to say, he's actually
The regular season, yeah.
The regular season.
The regular season ends tonight.
Might end tonight.
Hopefully.
Over here, I got D-Line Co, but most of you guys call him Eric.
That's right. Eric is my name.
You guys know it used to be Weeds? We wrecked his. That's a great nickname, Weeds.
Actually, Weeds was never my nickname. Weeds has been nicknames of various members of my family in their life, never bestowed to me. Usually I'm just E.
Would you? Yeah, that's true. E. Would you guys like him better if he was Weeds?
I'd like him worse.
You'd like him worse?
Yeah. Weeds, when you say somebody is named Weeds, you automatically have this
negative feeling.
This feeling about them.
All right, well, then we saved you by making you go by your company's name.
Yeah, appreciate that, right? Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, guys, we're definitely going to watch basketball tonight.
Hell yeah. Can't wait for it. And then, of course, over there, superstar Dev himself.
I heard that our Lord and Savior, Nikola Jokic, is back.
Let's go.
So guess what? I'm back to happy.
I'm back to happy, too. I heard a rumor by that one Clancy Malone broke the news here today. What can you tell us, Win?
Nikola Jokic is back.
Let's go,
he
baby.
He is playing tonight, back after missing 3 games. Yeah,
Should they bring him off the bench?
Is that a serious question?
No, absolutely not.
Hell no. Hell no.
How many games would he have to miss for you to for that to be a yes? 1 season?
No.
You'd still bring him back right away.
Yeah, I don't get
Didn't
why.
Jamal just come right back into
Yeah, I mean, if Jamal started.
That's true.
He took, 16 years off or something?
He took a long time off.
Yes, Nikola Jokic is playing. I assume he's starting. I haven't seen the starting lineups yet, but I assume so. Also on the injury report, this was interesting. Jamal Murray was on the injury report. He's expected to play tonight, but he's on it with a right thumb sprain. And, this is something we've been talking about the last couple games. He's clearly been bothered by it during the game. You can see him grabbing at it and stuff. First time he's been on the injury report, though. He had it taped last game, and then afterward, in the post game, he walked up to the podium in a brace. So clearly something that's bothering him.
You guys
but
ever
not
notice,
enough to keep him out.
You guys ever notice how everybody's hands are different? Different angles?
Are you on mushrooms?
No.
We're not all just
I'm saying
copies of
everybody
one
will have different angles of different fingers just go at different angles. And the reason I'm pointing this out is I was watching a photo of Michael Porter Jr. shooting the other day.
Yeah, I actually noticed this.
Do you know, he has the angle of his fingers is the way he holds the ball with his left hand. I tried to copy it. I can't. My hands don't bend in the directions that his do. And I was like, wow, I wonder if that's why he's a good shooter. His thumb is angled different. You didn't think I had a good point to bring up here.
I still don't.
Next, we're going to talk about how our faces are actually different
faces
than
are
one
different.
another. We don't all
They're all
have
the
this-
same.
Hey, I'm just saying hands. You would think about like some people the hand flexibility is
Yeah.
different. Anyway, I thought it was interesting.
All right. Zeke Naji is out tonight. He's got this knee sprain. It's not a season-ending injury. He should be back at some point with the second unit. When that point is, I don't know, but it's not season-ending.
Michael Malone disagrees. He's like, "Yeah, you're out, man. You're out. You're sorry. You missed too many games."
Yeah. But Nuggets got the Rockets tonight. Magic number for the number 1 seed in the West is 1.
What?
They get it with a
Oh, my
win.
God.
The Houston Rockets, fellas, they're 19-60.
Is that bad?
They've lost 8 of 9. The one win, it was over the Detroit Pistons. They are coming off a loss to the Lakers. And that's all I got on the Houston Rockets.
Guys,
Their coach is probably getting fired. Their whole front office is probably getting fired after this year.
And they're getting James Harden for some reason.
Yes, and that too.
I mean, what do you think the Rocket like? What do you think their level of focus is for this game? Because we joke about the 1-2-3 Cancun Nuggets, but I mean, these teams are all think about this: Şengün, Jalen Green. Those guys have plans. They've already bought the ticket. The hotel's already booked. Those guys got to be distracted, no?
Yeah, their level of locked in is probably like Nikola Jokic in a Houston strip club. that's probably, I just don't imagine that being so much fun.
Yeah, I
You
would
think
say
he's like
that-
on his phone looking at the horse game? Barton's like, "Come on, man, it's gonna be fun out here." And he's
We're
like,
doing
"Come
our
on, man,
thing tonight.
it's
Yeah.
my birthday." He's like, "I'm only doing this because it's your birthday."
Yeah, I would say that they're locked out. Like they're locked out from being locked in. I mean, we know what this feels like. We watched the Brian Shaw era. We watched what it looks like when your team has absolutely nothing to play for at this stage in the year. It's misery, and you like the players. They don't care. Like I mean, they really don't care at this point. Like,
Here's the thing, though. These last couple games, the last couple weeks of the schedule, are prime opportunity just to put up extra stats.
Man,
These are the games where guys like that are on the Houston Rockets can pad their stats.
Ooh.
Like that's what you
Dude,
can
I-
do at the end
I
of a season when
pray-
you've got nothing left to play for.
I pray Kendrick Perkins is not watching this game. That's all I hope.
so
Yeah.
true.
We do have the regular starting lineup tonight.
Hell yeah.
Regular 5 starters.
Very excited for that. All right, guys, you mentioned it. Tonight, the Nuggets can do something that they have never done in the NBA.
Never?
In their 46 years as an NBA team. 46 years. And not once have they won the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. Think about how crazy that is. Now, 4 times in their history, they've been second to the Lakers. All 4 times they've been number 2 to the Lakers. The fact that they have a chance to do something, to me, I put this stat out, by the way, in the morning. The first thing I did this morning, like, whatever. And it was interesting, the variety. Some people are like, yeah, but whatever, not that big a deal, whatever. And then the older fan, I got a lot of messages from people that are like, I've been covering this team since David Thompson, blah, blah, blah. Man, this is awesome. I fall in that camp. We get too concerned, obviously, with the championship is the biggest thing. I think this is a really cool moment that the Nuggets have a chance to do something they've never done. To me, this is actually pretty meaningful.
This is huge. In the history of the entire franchise, you want to accomplish this. And it just takes it into perspective of how this year has been like a roller coaster where fans are not, believing that the hype, especially as of late. They went through lows in the season. They went through like losing streaks. They've went through not playing with their best player to now being able to accomplish something that has never been done. You need to take a step back and realize this is their best team of all time. And it goes to show there's proof behind it. You're not just saying it. We're living in that time. So this is huge for everyone, and hopefully a start of just what is to come.
Yeah, it is. You hear that, you're like, wow, that's incredible. Then you're also like, how it's a little depressing also.
That's very depressing.
This franchise has been, the franchise has been through a lot. Like it has been through a lot of periods where it just was horribly managed. Nobody cared about it. It was just forgotten. Like no one was a Nuggets fan. And it just goes to show, And I actually really credit Josh Kroenke because he is truthfully, like, he likes basketball. He likes this team. He wants the Nuggets to succeed. He's put, the requisite, in some ways. I mean, we still need a practice facility, but like there has been focus on actually making the Denver Nuggets good and giving them the tools that they need and allowing the franchise to just actually be worthwhile. It hasn't been for so long. And now we are. I mean, like this is a very legitimate franchise. And so it's awesome to see. I love it. It's great.
Yeah. I think it's something to put on the wall that like shows that the Nuggets have just been the best team in the West this year. They've been the best team in the West. A conference that's seen so much instability this season. The Nuggets have been stable. Like they've been one of maybe the only consistent teams in the West. They've been at number 1 in the West since December.
Right.
Like they've been in control of this conference for most of this regular season.
Yeah.
I always think back to, do you remember when Yoke rested the second night of a back-to-back on less than 24
Yes.
hours, like 20 hours? But
Against the Bucks.
Against the Bucks, but the game before that was the Pelicans, and I remember people being like, why didn't he sit the Pelicans game? And at the time, Denver was like 3 games up on the Pelicans, and that would put them 4.
Right,
and it was like,
yeah.
man, you can create that separation. It's big. The Pelicans lost every game since then, and they're now like in the play-in.
Well, it worked.
But to your point, that was so far back. But you're right, Denver's been in this spot, and for this season, it's cool. But I just think it's great for history. You look at the all-time teams in Denver Nuggets history. You've got 2013 won the most regular season games, 57. By the way, this would give Denver 53. The 6th most in franchise history. Isn't that crazy? 6th most.
Should be higher.
You've got 3 teams that went to the Western Conference Finals, including one in this Jokic era. You've got a handful of teams that reach 54. So if Denver gets 2 more wins, they will tie the 2nd best record in franchise history. So this is just one of those qualifiers. To Dev's point, this is one of those ones that when we stack up resumes, number 1 is going to be playoff success. It always will be.
Yep.
But then you start to get into the tiebreakers, and you do look at things like, hey, man, Denver was the number 1 team in the West this year. That's a big deal and gives them a leg to stand on in terms of can they be the best team ever.
And the fact that like what Wynn said, they've been in first place in such a comfortable manner for so long. Like they've just absolutely paced the Western Conference. It was just nobody else is even close. The Nuggets have not played a meaningful game since they played against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Denver could have so easily got 57 wins this year.
Easily. That's just it. When they went into that slide was immediately after they all but locked up. It actually legitimately locked up the number 1 seed when they beat the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
They have that they immediately went into the losing streak, which if they felt the pressure to actually win games right after that, you're right. They would have absolutely beaten their previous win total, which I assumed they would going into this year. It's not really that big of a surprise. And going back, like we've had the opportunity to kind of go back and look at some of our season preview videos. And,
we were having fun with that.
but it's funny, like we all kind of just saw this coming.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big of a surprise that the Nuggets are this good this year. It's sort of like the logical step for where this team has been going.
I did predict Jokic will have a great defensive season.
It wasn't a great prediction by you. That one was
that
not
one
a great
was a
prediction.
little bit off, dominant. But you know what? Postseason, maybe he is.
Hey, listen, the
That
prediction
counts a little bit.
It's not wrong until it's wrong.
It's
You're
not wrong. It's
foreshadowing.
for sure wrong.
It's coming.
Let's play a little will they, won't they, guys. Will they or won't they?
Again, what are the rules?
Will they or won't they?
Okay, so
I'm going to give you a
it's
scenario.
complicated.
Is that an angry face?
Yeah, Adam is angry.
Yeah, what the heck, dude? Why am I so mad? What the heck happened? Will they or won't they? So, guys, for starters, will the Nuggets have a winning record on the road this season? To give you a little hint, currently the Denver Nuggets are 19-19 on the road. They've got 3 more games. They play tonight. They play at Phoenix on Thursday. They play at Utah on Saturday. So they got 3 games here.
Oh, man.
Dev, will they or won't they have a winning road record?
They will. Do I say that back? Will they?
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they will.
It's a complicated game. I know.
So they will. The reason that I say they will is Jokic is back and he's playing against the Rockets, because I was going into the idea that they're going to rest him in those final games, but if they had an opportunity to rest him, it would still be in this game right now. So I do believe that they want the team to get into a rhythm. They want them to get back to playing with one another, especially with him sitting for the last few games. So I do think that they actually play. You already can count this one as a win. Houston hasn't won much. So now you just look at the next 2 games. I think they will.
Will they, D-Line?
I don't know, man. I expect them to win tonight.
Okay.
And then the next 2, anybody's guess. Like, there's a good chance that Jokic won't play in Phoenix. In fact, I would advocate strongly that they don't.
I want him to play a half.
I would rather that they don't give any indication of their tendencies against Phoenix, because we've not seen how Denver will play against Phoenix with Kevin Durant and all of their starters. I would rather they give no indication to a very likely playoff matchup.
Is Houston, by the way, the Suns can they can tonight lock up the number 4 seed. So that Thursday game might not mean anything to them either. They have to get KD going, but other than that,
Maybe they just cancel it.
Don't tell Richard Jefferson that, man.
Oh, God.
Don't do
just
it.
imagine the tears.
Harrison, will they?
I'm going to say they won't.
Yeah, I kind of think like
Man,
they'll win
get
tonight,
excited,
and
Nuggets
then they'll
fans.
end up being 1 game under.
Oh,
yeah,
crap.
1 game under, because my prediction is they play their guys tonight. I think they might play their guys in Phoenix. And then the last 2 games, it's like the Jack White show, Peyton Watson show, Utah and Sacramento. So I'll say they lose 2 of these next 3.
Playing the next one will be weird too. It is weird to shut down for 3 straight games.
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
does
saying.
feel a little excessive when you get a whole week after that.
Yeah.
So you might be right about that. I'm going to go ahead and say they will win though. I think there was a quote. I can't remember who put it out there, but it was like secret GM. So a Western Conference GM told me, "What are we doing winning all these games? We're going to regret not going for Wembanyama." Did you see this tweet coming
It was
across?
probably Tim. Yeah.
Well, okay, you have to look at who could it be. Could it be the Pelicans? I don't think so. Could it be Tim Conley? He's got 2 centers. I don't think it's him. Could it be the Thunder, Sam Presti? Yes, it could be him.
Yes,
that right now is the leading candidate. Can it be Portland? I mean, they wanted to win this year. There was no way they would have been like, we should have started tanking sooner. No way. Could it have been the Spurs? Maybe. Could it have been the Rockets? Maybe. Could it have been the Utah Jazz? That's the team.
Ooh, Utah.
That's the team that wasn't tanking this year.
Right.
And their GM probably does sit back and go, why the hell did we push and turn up the 12 seed? This is a disaster.
Right.
I think it's the Utah Jazz.
It's fun when it's November and December and you stack a couple nice wins.
Yeah, they can't afford to win any more games. Like, they actually have to go out of their way.
It's already too late. It's
no,
already too late.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
They're only 2 losses behind the Wizards and Magic, which
There's only 1 Wembanyama.
I understand that. What I'm saying is if you can pass those guys and get 2 more percentage points, you better believe they'd go for it. And the Wizards are still, in theory, in the playoff chase, I guess. So, I don't know. Oh, no, they're eliminated. They're eliminated. I don't know. There's a chance that Utah's like, just don't win, don't win, don't win. And
It's entirely possible. In fact, they should, but they already, if they're feeling that they already screwed up, they're not getting.
they did already screw up. It is too late for them. But don't tell them that. Will they or won't they? Jokic averaging a triple-double. Needs 16 tonight if it's his last game, or if he plays 2 more games, 13 apiece. D-Line, I'll let you go first.
I don't think he will. I don't think he will, sadly.
Yeah.
It's so close, but I think that he's so sensitive to the concept of stat padding at this point that even though he should stat pad, he just won't. So, he's going to get 7 rebounds or 7 assists tonight.
You think so?
Yeah.
No triple-double tonight?
I don't see it.
He has 8, 10, and 12 against the Rockets. He had 18 last year in a game against the Rockets. So if ever there was a
He
night
had 18 in a game last year against Houston.
Come on, man. This is a game he could easily get 15
He could.
assists.
I believe it. I mean, I think he's, I think he was wounded by all of that.
You think he's, yeah.
It sucks because 9.9 assists. It's close to a triple-double. It's not a triple-double. It's
not.
It's not averaging a triple-double. I hope he stat pads tonight. I hope he gets it. People will be uncontrollable for 24 hours, and then we'll forget about it.
What do you think, Dev?
Hurts my heart, truly hurts my heart that he's not going to go for it just because of the idea of stat padding.
Yep.
There's been all of this argument about how he's not a stat padder.
Right.
That if he goes out of his way to stat pad, it goes against everything that he's been saying, and then the argument just gets louder and it continues.
God, I hope he gets
I
it, though.
feel like in every other instance, like if you have 48 points, if you have 47 points, you go after the 50. Every single player does.
totally,
Every single
totally.
time. I don't see what the difference is. He has like the range to be able to get 16 assists in this game. Why not go for it?
Because he doesn't like it. He doesn't care. It's
That's
just
the
a
problem.
rounded number. Like to him, it's
there
just
goes
like
the answer.
What's the difference between 9.9 and 10 to him? It doesn't matter. That's why I don't think he did. I actually also think there was a chance that he enjoys having 9.9. I think there's something cool about getting the ultimate Sombor double average.
it would be something.
It's like the ultimate Sombor double. And then the last part is we just talked about, is Yoke going to, he's playing the night. Is he going to play again? Maybe, but I think there's a better chance that he plays 3 quarters, 2 quarters. And the funniest would be tonight, he gets 16, gets the perfect triple-double.
And then comes back against Phoenix.
And then only plays 1 half and finishes with like 8 assists in the first half. It's just like, damn it. That's why we don't get it, because they rested. So there'd be something funny about that. Will they or won't they? Dev, I'll let you start. Michael Porter Jr. set a franchise record for threes made in a season. He has 179. He's 13 behind Dale Ellis for 192. 13.
Damn it. He won't. He won't. Just because of the importance of going into the playoffs healthy. This is a player that was not in the playoffs last year because of health. If you have the ability to, go in at full strength, that's what you're going to go for. We talk about Jokic sitting. We talk about these other guys sitting. I think that's going to be a prime guy that they try to have sit. So I don't think that he gets it just based off of that. I think he could, but he won't.
Yeah. He probably has to get in these 2 games. I mean, he's got 2 games at the most to get it, I think. So I'd say no.
He needs like a 7-3 night. Does he have it in him tonight?
He might, man. He might. This is when Jamal Murray became aware of how close he was to breaking the passing Will Barton
he
for
started
the all-time
gunning.
record.
And
He
then
started
missed
gunning
every
for it.
3 he took.
Yes, he started, but but Michael Porter Jr. isn't on the absolute precipice, but he might actually try to gun for it.
Yeah, he could. I hope he
I
does.
think he
That'd be
might, man.
fun.
I think he might. I'm gonna say he does it actually.
Michael Porter could have had 23s last game if they would have just put him back in the 4th and given him the rock. He was not missing. He was so dang dialed in.
He played 34 minutes.
He did
man.
play a lot of minutes.
He
It's not
played
about that.
34 minutes.
I just wanted him to, like, when he started making shots at the end of the second quarter and then continued in the third, I was like, just keep giving it to him. Let him just pull up, man. He's not going to miss. All right, last one. We got to go quick. Peyton Watson, will he have another great game this season?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I think he's got 4 chances, too.
Do you think tonight even? With you,
I think he's going to be in the rotation for these last 4 games. Absolutely.
Even tonight?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why wouldn't you have him in the rotation tonight?
Because he's never been in the rotation when everybody's played.
But it was only Nikola Jokic out last game. Like, it was just one guy. I think it'd be crazy just not to play him these last 4 games and just keep tapping into it.
You haven't seen a psychopath? Not seen a psychopath, huh? I think he does get the opportunity today just because it's the Rockets.
Really?
Yeah, they're a young team. They have things to play for. Like Wynn said, they're going after different contracts and things like that. But I do think that they saw something there. They want to see if it's true, and they have the ability to play him in a playoff. So I do think that he gets a step in the right direction today.
Yeah, he'll get playing time, and the thing is like for him to have a good game, it doesn't mean he has to go off and have a great shooting
100%.
night. He just has to be a tall guy that plays good defense, and that's what he does. Like nothing about his games to this point have been like, oh man, that guy was on fire. It's like, man, that guy just brings effort.
He was good in the Phoenix game.
He was good,
He
but-
was great in the last one.
But it's not like when Jamal Murray has a great game, he
Right.
just catches fire from behind 3. Like Peyton Watson's game is like, just a big stalwart in the middle. Like it can block shots. Like he can do that every game. So yes, absolutely.
All right, let's open up the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now, and let's let Dev make us money. Dev, I'm locked in. Don't tease me. Give me the straight answer so I don't make the wrong/right bet.
I'm going to try my hardest.
What do you got?
Denver is favored by 11.5.
Don't touch that.
Yeah, you don't touch that. I'm going to go Denver minus 11.5.
Really?
Yeah, just have to. They're good.
You don't have to, man. But
All right.
I'll do it
He
because
had
you said
to.
so.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wait, what? I just did it.
You told me to trick you or something like that.
damn it.
Over under of 232.5. I believe that this is going to be an over game.
Okay.
Houston wants to get out and run. They like their stats as well. Speaking of Houston players and stats,
We don't have to.
we do.
Certainly don't.
This is my
Set
calling.
yourself up.
Two people that truly take this Denver matchup serious.
Oh, God.
Şengün,
Yep.
that guy's good. He plays really well against Jokic. He wants to be referred as Baby Yoke. I think that he gets his points and rebounds. Points, rebounds, and assists. I just think that that's an over for him.
26.5. All right.
Also, another guy that scores on Denver at will, Kevin Porter Jr.
Okay.
When he's not walking into locker rooms mid-game, that guy can score.
KPJ.
Yeah. Then your favorite player, I'm not going to touch him.
Good.
Jalen Green.
Jalen Green.
On Denver's side of things, I don't think that Yoke's going to try to dominate in any way. I do think that it's going to be an under points game for him. I do think that if there's anything that he does get, it's going to be the assist. There will be opportunities for him to get rebounds as well. I will combine those two, assists plus rebounds, on the player combos. Truly like that one. As far as the 3-pointers, that's the one that we truly like. I'm going to go with Christian Brown over
Whoa.
0.5.
Whoa.
All he needs to do is make 1 3-pointer. He's
Whoa.
going to get the opportunity. He's going to get the ability. I think he knocks down.
F it, I love those bets, man. You know I love a single 3-point bet. That might be the best bet you to make because you only have to pay attention to one.
Yeah.
You don't
One.
have to count. You don't have to remember.
Every time that he's out there, that's what you're rooting
That's
on.
all I'm going for.
as
Christian
well.
Brown, 0.5 threes. Let's go.
All right, so I've got a plus 1,200 same game parlay.
Oh,
Are you done, Dev? You
Let me
haven't
get
heard
my
a
lock
yet.
in. My lock is going to be Jokic assist. I do think he's going to get over 9.5 assists in this game. I'm going to lock that in. I don't think that he's going to, gun for the 17. I do think that he's going to play for 1 half. He's going to have the ability to get 9.5.
Yeah.
I think Jokic is going to be in preseason mode tonight. What I mean by that is he might not shoot the ball. I'm dead serious. He might just not shoot it tonight.
It's entirely possible.
Interesting.
All right, plus 1,200. Ready for this
I'm
one?
so ready. Hold up. I got it now.
Denver Nuggets money line.
What does that add?
How are you
Wow.
getting up to plus 1,200?
It's going to have to add a lot
not
to
the
this.
only one.
All right.
Jamal Murray over 18.5 points.
Okay.
18.5 for Murray. Let me get that here. Okay.
3 Michael Porter Jr.'s three-pointers made. 3+.
Seems safe.
And Tari Eason, double-double, baby.
Over how many for Michael Porter?
3+.
You're going back to the well on Tari
Going back
Eason.
to the well, Tari Eason,
We
double-double.
famously hit that bet last time
Yes.
these two teams played.
If those things all happen, that's plus 1,200.
I'm not going there. I can't do that with
All
you.
right, listen.
I can't do it.
Listen, that's fine. Don't win then. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm gonna not win. I'm just gonna not win tonight. That's fine by me. No Jokic triple double. We really don't see it. I mean, this could
if
be
you see it, put it in, man.
I just come on. He could get a triple double tonight. Dev, can he get a triple double tonight?
It's the points that I'm
Yeah, the
worried
points are
about.
going to be the toughest
It's
tonight, I'm telling
the
you.
last stint.
I'm swapping your Tari Eason for triple. I just don't want to add Tari Eason to this really good vibes play.
I mean,
I
whatever.
mean,
my
we
guy.
hit the Tari Eason bet when the Nuggets were up like 25 in the
it
fourth.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I love it. I'm putting my money there. Everybody, thanks for watching the show. Nuggets, Rockets, Jokic is back. You guys think Peyton Watson's going to play? I'm not quite as sure. Either way, it should be fun. Oh, we do have Laking
He
Ball in the
better
chat.
play.
The GM, I think, was Danny Ainge from the
I think
Utah
so,
Jazz.
too.
That's what we were saying. That was the whole point. Yeah, but we think
Yeah,
it's Utah.
I think
That's
so.
why when Denver plays them on Saturday, they might be like,
Yeah.
no, we're not doing it. Give Walker Kessler spot up threes. That's what we're going for. All right, guys, hit the like button on the way out. We'll see you
Let's
next time.
go.